Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was an emperor who wore a new suit every day. He didn't care about his soldiers, his peasants, or his land, yet each and every cloth he wore was unique and made by hand. He changed suits every hour and threw away old ones at night, for he was the emperor of this land, and he had to be a special sight. Some thought he was a fool. Some thought he was insane. But our emperor was simply very, very vain. One day, 2 foreign weavers knocked at the castle's door, said they could weave him a cloth like he'd never seen before. It's a magical cloth, they said, and whereas it might sound cruel, it cannot be seen by an unfit man, and it cannot be seen by a fool. He, of course, exclaimed, "Wonderful!" and gave them his best rooms, filled them with food and gold and drinks, some candles, and 2 looms. But the weavers were just 2 swindlers, full of wisdom and wit. They wanted the emperor's gold, but could not weave one bit. So they weaved and weaved and weaved, a cloth made out of air, the most magnificent cloth the emperor was ever been aware. The old minister was sent one day to see this magic cloth, but he couldn't, so he feared he was unfit or fool or both. "It's beautiful," he faked a smile, trying not to stare, so they continued to weave and weave, a cloth made out of air. A wise official came in next, just a tad after that day, but he couldn't see it either, so he wondered what to say. "It's splendid," he tried to touch it, although nothing was there. So they continued to weave and weave, a cloth made out of air. Soon, they'd filled their bags up to the tops with coins of gold, so the cloth was finally finished, or so the emperor was told. He couldn't wait a second more and ran to the weaver's room, but almost fell straight on the floor when he saw the empty loom. "Don't you just love it?" the weavers asked, as he pretended to stare in awe. He was for sure unfit or a fool, but decided that no one could know. So he let them put it on him and walked outside as proud as an emperor can be. And the crowd, once again, pretended to see the suit, although there was nothing to see. "The emperor is naked!" a child screamed, and everyone heard its bawl. All of a sudden, the crowd saw it too. He was wearing nothing at all.